What's going on, guys and girls? Let's see what we got. All right. All right. I'm watching myself. There we go. Okay. All right. Enough playing around. So, I am on I-65. I put the location on there. I can't think of where I'm at right at the moment. I-65 though in Alabama. So today hasn't really been a good day for me. When I woke up this morning, I was at the the rest area. So I look on my phone, and what's going on 203? And I said I had 19 hours till I got to Texas. 19 hours till I got to Texas. Well, I come here. What's going on, Nathan? So I go to Walmart. I get some groceries, because I'm kind of running out of stuff. Like breakfast sausage, different things, like Campbell's soup, bread. I loaded up on that. It was a driver-friendly Walmart. There was a drivers already parked there, so I had parking. Everything went good. Kind of got a weird feeling about the way I'm going to go to Texas. I left Ohio. Well, let's just say I got 16 hours. I still got 16 hours till I get to Texas. I had 19 this morning. I drove 5.5 hours today. I drove 5.5 hours, 5 hours and 45 minutes today. I finally got discouraged, and I said this is BS. I said I'm fixing to pull over. They had me going all the way to Nashville, Tennessee. From Ohio going to Nashville, Tennessee, going down, and I got to go down and go around and go into Texas, when I could have just went lateral. I went 2 hours and 45 minutes out the way. I'll never be paid for that. They actually got me going close to my house. Well, Gulfport, and I live in Mobile. I want to say that's about an hour. I tried to go pick my wife up. She said she wouldn't come with me. So, because I'm coming straight back home. I got to go back home after I leave Texas. I'll get a load and take it, but I wanted to pick her up, but she didn't want to come with me. But besides that, everything went good, today. Got my groceries. This is what I bought. I bought groceries. I'm not going to show you all my groceries because I know I love to show you all my groceries. I'm trying to close this little table right here so it don't knock my legs off. But let me turn the light on. I bought this today at Walmart. What does it say? Bora Bora Waters. This stuff smells good too. Bora Bora Waters. So you know how it's got the little thing on it. Always when I go to Walmart and I see stuff like that, I'm always like, yeah, it smells all right at the store, but then when you get home, I've had that happen to me so many times. The Glade products. When you get home, it's like, man, why did I even buy that? Because it don't smell good no more. This is what I do at the house. Y'all can say what y'all want. You can say what you want. I'm trying to fix my little stand. You can say what you want, but this is what I do at the house. So I've got a diffuser. You know, if I know a lot of guys probably don't know what diffusers are, but I know there's probably a lot of women out there that know what diffusers are. I hate to put it like that on my behalf, but I got a diffuser. So what I do is I buy the Glade, the little Glade with the oil in there, you know, that you put into the wall, the little wall thing, and it, for 30 45 days, whatever, it makes the house smell good in that one little 5-foot section of the house. What I do is I take the plastic lid off, the safety lid, and I'll pull that cotton out, and then I pour a little bit of that juice with some water. I fill it up, my diffuser, with water, and then I pour a little bit of that juice in there. Not a lot, maybe like 10 drops, depending on what smell it is, 5 drops, and plug the diffuser in, and you know, it blows it out, and I'll tell you what, that whole house will smell whatever you bought. It'll last a lot longer than it will if you put it in that little thing and plug it in the wall. I mean, and it's cheaper. It's cheaper because you go to Bath and Body and you buy like Snickerdoodles. That's my favorite. You buy because I like a house that smells good. When I come home from a hard days of work, out there pressure washing, cutting grass, working on the truck, doing whatever guys do out there in the yard, I want my house clean and I want it smelling good. So I buy that before I go out there and I get to working in the yard. I hook the diffuser up. That way when I come in and take my shower and lay down and spend time with my family or watch TV or whatever we do, the house smells good, you know? Our favorite is the caramels. We love caramel smell. So Snickerdoodle is pretty good from Bath and Body. I take my wife there, you know. Western doing pretty good. I'm on a what is it, like 1400 mile run. Let me see, 1400 mile run. I'm on a 1400 mile run right now. I'm making that money. You can't beat it. You cannot beat it. I'm telling you that. It let me see, available, active. How many miles is it? Gulfport, Mississippi. Yeah, it's got me going some weird ways. Oh, it's 1707. I think it was different. I thought it was 1849. Look at my last videos and some of my video from the other day when I was talking about this load. It was like 1849. Now it's 1707. I think they went down on me in my miles. And I drove 2 hours and 45 minutes today out of the way. Man, these folks right here, these folks are unreal. I'm telling you what. So it says in my app that I'm making 57 cents a mile. It says on my pay stub I'm making 56. When I say 57, on my app says 57, on my check stub says 56. I contact the guy, my boss, or the boss over the DMs, and I tell him, I said, I'm being short a penny. I've been short a penny the last couple of weeks. Well, it goes from 56 to 58. I said, really? I said, okay, well, you know, I said, I accept that. I accept that. You know more than I do. You've been here longer than me. You're going to be here when I leave. I said the only reason why I contacted you was because my app says different. I didn't know. He never said nothing else about it. I even screenshot it and sent it to him. I can't believe my miles went down on that thing. I think it wasn't no 16. Yeah, it was 1849. Because I remember that was like $900 something. Daggone, they took 140, 1707, 49. Oh, I took 142 miles off of me. That's $50. They took $50 off this route. Now, I'm not lying to you. 324. 324 is my date. 324, so September 24th. It's going to be my 6 months. My mother's friend told me a week before I quit, or a week before my 6 months is up, letting him know he'll go ahead and get things rolling. I'm going to give these people my 2 weeks. I'm not going to just quit. I'm going to give them my 2 weeks. I'm going to do everything proper. I'm not going to let them cheat me out of this. After as hard as I worked, I'm not going to let them take this from me. I'm not. I met a driver today whenever I pulled up at this pilot. It's a pretty nice pilot. I'll let y'all see it. It's wide open, ain't it? It ain't got a lot of trucks here. It'll be filled up tonight. Sorry about this camera thing, y'all. It's like it just flops. It was only $5. Go figure. So I met the driver today. No, well, I'm going supposedly I'm going to Total, and I'm doing flatbed there, but the flatbed is going to consist of, now I already tried a Hershey Bop. They won't take me. I want to go so bad. I want to go to Hershey Bop. They won't take me. I got some legal things going on. Well, they're taken care of. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'll tell you the truth. I'm on probation right now. I'm fixing to get off probation, and the probation that I'm on, it's so minute. I mean, it's, as you can see, I'm on the road. They want to let me off of it if I pay $1,500, but I can't make the $1,500 because I don't make no check here. So I'm stuck on it. And I called Hershey Bop and I asked them, I said, can I come to work for y'all? Because I've done a lot of research on that company, and they are it's a nice company. And they said they couldn't take me. Kind of laughed in my face, and it hurt. Don't get me wrong, but you do the crime, you do the time. But so Total will consist of a flatbed trailer with 3 pods on it, storage pods. They will be tied down. I can't think of the word. They'll be anchored down, and I'll hook up to it, take it to Pensacola from Galveston, drop it, pick another one up from Pensacola, take it back to Galveston, and just go back and forth. That's all it consists of. Simple. Pick up a trailer, drop a trailer, drop a trailer, pick up a trailer, pick up a trailer. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I live in Mobile. I live off of Interstate 10. I live, right there at exit 13, right where that bridge is. Well, all my stuff is up. No, I'm playing. No, exit 13 is the exit that I live off of. That's where the dog track is. Drive in. Really? 17 hours? Wow. Um, I've heard a lot of things about drive-in that makes me really not want to do it. So you haul around beef or what? Or, I mean, meat and stuff? Or how's that? And you doing reefer? Yeah. I mean, the thing, I like the fantasy of drive-in being there's no throwing straps, there's no throwing tarps, there's no chaining, there's no you're not out in the hot sun working. That's why a lot of us got our CDLs. Not saying that everybody, I mean, there is people that will work, you know. Yeah, that's what I thought. Mostly meat, yeah. There's a lot of guys out that's been doing this a lot longer than I've probably been alive that will work hard. Doing flatbed and love flatbed. But there's also a lot of people that's got their CDL so they don't have to work hard no more. That they can relax and make good money. And I'm one of them. I've done labor work my whole life. And I'm only 40. I'm not that old, I know. But I've done labor work my whole life and I'm tired. I'm going to Maverick in September. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Maverick. Maverick is a real good company. I've met a lot of guys from Maverick. Actually, I met a guy from Maverick. I'm going to tell you a story. I met a guy from Maverick. I went to deliver at a Home Depot, a USG load. It was sheetrock. This guy, now listen to this. This guy, all he does, he lives in the same town as that Home Depot, okay? So when he comes to work, say he comes to work at 10 o'clock at night, he works night shift. Coming FedEx delivery. Yeah. I know. I want to be the same way. I want to be that same way. But this guy comes to work at night. All he does, when he pulls up, he gets in his truck. He takes his truck home. His Maverick truck. He takes it home at night. So when he gets in his Maverick truck from the house, he drives to where the terminal is. They've got 3 trailers. They got 3 trailers ready for him every night. It's already been tarped. It's already been strapped and loaded. All he has to do is put a couple bungees on it and tighten the straps down. He takes them from that terminal to the Home Depot. He said it takes him around 3 to 4 hours. Said he's making $1,200 a week after taxes. So Maverick does have a lot of good jobs out there for, guys that are looking for flatbed. Flatbed has a pretty good, options. Has pretty good options. It just, you got to get on with the right company that's located in your area. You don't want to get hired on with a company out of California and you live in, like, say, Alabama. And the main thing is, you got to have experience. You got to have experience. That is a must. After you get 2 years, 3 years experience, and the reason why, it took me a minute to understand that, and it's because of insurance. Insurance companies don't want to insure people who don't have any experience behind that wheel. I mean, would you got $200,000 or $300,000 worth of inventory on the back of that truck, plus you're driving. At this rate today, you're driving at what? What are trucks costing? $150,000, $200,000? Yeah. You don't know how many companies I applied to that told me because I live in Mobile that they couldn't hire me. That they was hiring, And I'm gonna tell you one company, K&B Transport. Now listen to this. They said, "Oh yeah, we'll hire you, no problem." They said, "Where you live at?" And I said, "Mobile." "Oh, you live in Mobile?" They said, "You're gonna have to stay out for 2 months at a time." I said, "Okay, that's fine." I said, "I understand that." I said, "Let me get back with you on that." He said, "Okay, well, thank you for calling me." They went backing down. They wanted me staying out for 2 months at a time. I talked to a girl the other day named Maya. She works here at this company, right? Real nice lady. Um, she takes a plane home every time she goes home from being 2 weeks out. I think it's like $100 for her to fly home. But what I don't understand is they'll get loads, dry van loads, close to there. Well, the probably what it is they got so many people they done hired out of Texas because they got plenty of work in Texas. Um, what it is, it's not necessarily they don't want to hire you out of Texas. It's that they don't want you taking their truck back to Texas, in which that doesn't make sense because they got a terminal right there in Laredo. They got a terminal. They're all over Texas. Western Express is delivering loads all over Texas. Believe me, I'm going to Fair, Texas right now. I was in up there by Austin and stuff, I think the other day. Um, you know, this company right here, it's funny. It changes up. It changes like the wind. But if you know how it is, you ain't never surprised. So I mean, I enjoy it. I'm just thankful that I'm here. That's how I have to look at it. I'm thankful that I'm here, that I'm behind a truck, behind the wheels of a truck, behind the steering wheel of a truck. I'm very thankful for that. You know, they didn't have to hire me. So every morning when I wake up, I pray and I tell the Lord, I say, thank you for letting me be where I'm at because I'm getting my experience. Yeah, it's not the greatest place, the greatest people to work for, but they didn't have to hire me, and they took that chance and did hire me, and I've got a brand new truck. I see some of these other guys' trucks. Like I say, I met a guy today, pretty nice guy. I think I'm not trying to disrespect in no way, but I think he might have been from a foreign country because of his accent. He was a African American, and you know, I don't even know why I said that, but he was a good guy. He was a real good guy. He didn't understand. I don't know if he really understood what I was saying all the way, but he was having trouble with the tablet. He was having trouble with getting a load. He'd been out 3 weeks, and he asked me, he said, I've been out 3 weeks. Do I get 3 days at the house? I said, yeah, you need to be going home right now. I said, when you get done with your trainer, you're supposed to go home and get your stuff. Don't let them railroad you and keep you on this road. He said, well, I went to Walmart to get a trailer. There wasn't no trailer. He said, then they told me just to go to the place where I was going to pick the load up. without a trailer. I said, well, did you go? He said, yeah, they were closed. I said, okay. I said, well, you're probably going to be here all weekend with me. So I wanted to get him settled in, so I went over there to his truck. I showed him how to use the optimized idle. Had his truck where to stay running for him. He had a full tank of gas. I got him hooked up to the Wi-Fi at the pilot. Showed him how to hook up to it. And I asked him. I said, do you have any money? I think he was thought I was trying to ask him for something. I said, do you got any money? And he was like, I said, you got any money? And he was like, yeah. I was like, so you can get you something to eat? And he's like, yeah. I was like, well, if you need something to eat, I got food in my truck. He's like, oh, okay, thank you. I wasn't fixing to let him go without, I can't do that. But I got him settled in, and I went in there and got me a shower, come back out, and he was gone. In the Bible it says, angels entertain us, and we don't even know it. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. My internet's kind of spotty. And if y'all know anything about my internet, y'all understand. But yeah, so I got 16 hours left. I'm gonna drive 8 tomorrow. I'll drive 8 Monday. Well, if I can drive, it'll probably take me 10 to drive 8. It's gonna be traffic. So I'll deliver Tuesday. Then I have to go home. I have to. But that's about it. I just want to check in with y'all and let y'all know what's going on with me. This is my life. This is what I've been trying to do. Now, a lot of y'all can probably understand what I'm going through. I've been trying to figure out what this channel is going to be. I see like the Asian Maya show. I see, like Bonehead Truckers. They all have themes. You know what I mean? Like the Asian Maya show. It's a news channel. Tells you all the news about trucking. I don't have time to look up all that stuff. I'm driving a truck all day. Bonehead Truckers. He's getting people to send him videos. I don't have time to look at that stuff. So what I kind of come to figure that this channel is going to be more or less, I guess they call it a vlog. But this is going to be my life as a trucker. I'm starting out. I've only got 4 months experience. I did not go to trucking school. I didn't take 1 day of trucking school. How I got my CDL was, before they passed all these laws, I would go home every day after work. I would study. Not the CDL book. I didn't look at that not one time. I would go to YouTube. They had videos where it say the question and the answer. And then I went to the CDL Prep app, and then the CDL, the other app with a steering wheel. I did them pre-tests over and over and over and over, every day, every other day, for like 3 weeks straight. And then I worked at Buffalo Rock. After work, I would practice backing their truck up. Doing the alley dock, doing the lateral, and doing the straight back. And I went down there to I went down there and took the test for the CDL. What's it called? God, I can't think. I took the 3 tests. Went down there, took them at the DMV. Paid $65. And then with Buffalo Rock, I took their truck, and they came with me. We went to the local college. We paid $150. We paid $100, and I did the driving test, and I passed it. Passed everything the first time. That's how I got my CDL. My Mobile County was giving out grants for people to go get their CDL and go to school. But how was I going to be able to go to school when I couldn't pay my bills? You can't be in two places at one time. So, needless to say, I got my CDL out of a Cracker Jack box. I lived in Theodore, Alabama for 20 years. I'm originally from Houston, Texas. I was born in Houston, Texas. I'm from Texas. I lived in Texas before I moved to Mobile. So that's who I am. I'm just your average. I'm your average guy trying to make a living as a trucker. And this right here is going to be my journey. I'm going to document everything I can. If you got any questions along the way, you let me know. And if there's anything I can do for you, I'll try my best. But I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all have a good night. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you're still watching, you know you got to subscribe. And like this video. Because I want YouTube to pay me. Plain and simple. Don't we all want to make money? God bless y'all. Y'all take care and y'all have a good night. See y'all on the next one.